What is the mystery of Project Blue Book? Do alien exists and UFO really found on Earth? Let's find out in today's video. The term UFO comes from an era when astronomers did not have any sophisticated equipment to observe space. The word UFO means unidentified flying object. However, we cannot say that these unidentified objects were aliens or spaceships because we do not know what these objects actually are. We can only refer to them as unidentified flying objects until we learn more about them. The project was initiated in response to a growing number of UFO sightings across the country. So make sure to watch till the end to find out. During its 17-year run, Project Blue Book investigated over 12,000 UFO cases, but it never found any conclusive evidence of extraterrestrial life. By the early 1950s, the Air Force had received thousands of reports of UFOs across the country. Like its predecessor, Project Grudge was tasked with investigating UFO sightings and determining their potential threat to national security. This highly classified project was designed to collect and analyze all available data on UFOs to determine their origin, purpose, and potential danger to the United States. Project Blue Book would go on to investigate over 12,000 cases of UFO sightings over the next 17 years. Despite the efforts of these two projects, the number of unexplained UFO sightings continued to rise. In 1961, Betty and Barney Hill claimed that they had been abducted by aliens while driving through New Hampshire. In 1969, the U.S. Air Force ended the project and declassified its findings. However, many ufologists criticized the project's findings, arguing that the government was covering up evidence of alien life. In film, television, and literature, UFOs are often depicted as futuristic flying machines piloted by aliens who are visiting Earth. Some famous examples of UFOs in popular culture include the flying saucer in the original Star Wars trilogy, the Millennium Falcon in the Star Wars franchise, and the USS Enterprise in the Star Trek franchise. These games often incorporate UFOs as part of their storyline or as a way to add an element of surprise to the game. These critics argued that the government had deliberately withheld evidence of UFOs to avoid public panic or to pursue its own secret agenda. While Project Blue Book never uncovered any definitive evidence of aliens or spaceships, the U.S. government's investigation into UFO sightings shed light on the complexities of these phenomena. From the Roswell incident to the Betty and Barney Hill abduction case, the cases investigated by Project Blue Book remain some of the most famous and controversial UFO cases of all time. Despite the end of Project Blue Book in 1969, the search for extraterrestrial life continued. With advancements in technology, scientists are now able to detect planets outside of our solar system, and some may have conditions suitable for life. The discovery of such planets has renewed interest in the possibility of alien life and the potential for UFOs to exist. As we continue to explore the vastness of space, the mystery of UFOs and extraterrestrial life will continue to captivate our imaginations. Perhaps one day we will uncover the truth behind these unidentified flying objects and discover that we are not alone in the universe. According to the report Approximately 1/3 of all UFO sightings could be explained as misidentified aircraft or natural phenomena. Do you believe in aliens or UFO? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. Another 1/3 were deemed as inconclusive, while the remaining 1/3 could not be explained. Be described being taken aboard a spaceship where they were subjected to various tests and experiments while under the control of the aliens. Project Blue Book investigators were unable to confirm or deny the Hill's claims, but they did suggest that the couple may have inadvertently taken some sort of hallucinogenic drug. As a result, the U.S. government created Project Sign in 1947 to investigate these claims. Project Sign was a top-secret initiative aimed at determining whether UFOs posed a threat to national security. The project's investigators were trained to gather and analyze evidence using scientific methods. They interviewed witnesses, examined physical evidence such as photographs and radar data, and conducted laboratory tests when necessary. These shows often explore the intersection of UFOs and human psychology, as well as the potential impact of alien life on society. Additionally, there are countless books that have been written on the subject of UFOs, ranging from eyewitness accounts to theoretical explanations. Some famous examples include The Day the Earth Stood Still, Brief History of Time, and The Demon-Haunted World. The project's findings were inconclusive, however, and it was disbanded in 1949. Despite this, the project's findings were highly classified until recently, leading to speculation and conspiracy theories surrounding the government's investigation into UFO. But when it comes to extraterrestrial life, there is always an underlying question. Are we alone in this universe? If you are thinking yes, then you are wrong, because according to new research, there could be at least 36 Earth-like planets that might have life. Over the years, many people have come forward with stories about seeing unidentified flying objects. One of the most famous cases investigated by Project Blue Book was the Roswell incident of 1947. On July 8th, the Roswell Army Airfield announced that it had recovered a disc from a ranch near Corona, New Mexico. The announcement generated widespread media attention. The military quickly retracted its statement and claimed that the object was actually a balloon. The Roswell incident remained a mystery for decades, until Project Blue Book reopened the case in 1978. After reviewing the evidence, Project Blue Book concluded that there was no evidence of extraterrestrial activity involved in the Roswell incident. Instead, the object was most likely a nuclear surveillance balloon. While some may be hoaxes, others have left people wondering if there might be something more out there. In an attempt to explain these sightings, the United States military began Project Blue Book in 1952 to investigate reports of UFO. This top-secret project was designed to determine whether UFOs were a threat to national security. What they discovered shocked the world. Project Blue Book was the code name for the United States Air Force's study of unidentified flying objects between 1952 and 1969. In today's video, we will uncover the secrets of Project Blue Book and explore what the U.S. government has been hiding about aliens and UFO sightings, and the beginning of Project Blue, the first official United States Air Force report on UFOs was published in 1947. It detailed several unidentified flying objects that had been spotted over the United States that year. The report concluded that most of the sightings could be explained by conventional means, such as misidentified aircraft or weather phenomena. However, a small percentage remained unexplained. In the following years, the number of UFO sightings increased dramatically. A few years later, the Air Force established a new UFO research group called Project Grudge. In 1952, the U.S. Air Force created a third and more comprehensive UFO research program called Project Blue Book. During Project Blue Book's initial years, the Air Force took a more serious approach to UFO research than it had previously taken. Despite these efforts, however, the majority of UFO cases investigated by Project Blue Book remained unexplained. Another famous case investigated by Project Blue Book was the Betty and Barney Hill abduction case. Despite the numerous UFO cases it investigated, Project Blue Book never found any conclusive evidence of extraterrestrial activity. The release of the Project Blue Book report generated significant public interest in UFOs. Over the years, UFOs have become a staple of popular culture. UFOs have also been featured in numerous television shows and miniseries, such as The X-Files, Roswell, and Fringe. In recent years, UFOs have also been featured in video games, such as Call of Duty, Black Ops 3, and Watch Ours. Conclusion: the mystery of UFOs and extraterrestrial life has fascinated humans for decades. So guys, what do you think about Project Blue Book and the UFO sightings that it investigated?